Hi everyone, and welcome to Stamp with Ginny. Today I'm going to share with you the last chance list that was just announced and how I mark my annual catalog. Let's walk through it together so that you can mark your catalog too. Our list is sometimes kind of tricky because it has both the suite collection and bundles along with the stamp sets. So this will help you visualize the list. So let's get started. Okay, bear with me a little bit because I'm not as fast as normal since I'm still doing PT on my arm. On page 10, we have the suite, Beauty of the Earth, and the bundle. What that means is the stamp set and the dies will still be available, but you'll lose the special 10% off on the bundle. Page 12, we have both the seascape and the coordinating dies. Page 14, we have a wish for everything. And then on page 15, we have both the stamp set, welcoming window, and the coordinating dies that are saying goodbye. We'll skip over page 16 and 17 and go to page 19. The sending hugs, stamp set, and die, along with the bundle, is going to be retired. Page 20, both the stamp set and dies, Blossom and Bloom, are being retired, and the Timeless Tropical on page 21. Garden Wishes is going to be retired on page 22, and it's actually 40% off. Page 23, the bundle for the Dragonfly Garden is retiring. We'll skip over to page 26 and enjoy the moment. This stamp set is a lot of fun to work with and creates wonderful get well, masculine, and nature-inspired cards. It's 20% off. The Friends Are Like Seashells bundle is retiring, but not the stamp set and dies. On to the Pansy Petals. The suite is retiring, and you can still order the other items in that suite. In Bloom stamp set, Light-Hearted Lines, and Dress to Impress on page 31. We've got the Sweet Ice Cream and Measure of Love on page 32, and Brew Some Fun on the next page. What's Cooking, both the stamp set and bundle, is going to be retiring, which of course means the dies are too. Create with Friends on page 36, and Daisy Lane on page 37. Both stamp sets on page 38 are retiring, but the Timeless Tulips has a 20% discount. Page 39, the stamp set is retiring also. Moving on to page 40 and 41, all three stamp sets are retiring. On page 42, the two stamp sets that have the coordinating dies are retiring, along with the Strawberry bundle. So both the stamp set and punch will be retiring. In the Wild Suite is retiring, along with the stamp set and dies. A Good Man is retiring, along with Hats Off and the Hats Off bundle. Now, when you want one of the items like this, notice that if the bundle sells out first, you can still get the Hats Off stamp set and the dies individually. So keep an eye out and try different methods if something is sold out or on back order. Path to Greatness is retiring, and the two stamp sets on page 50. The Handsomely Suited actually has a 50% discount, and we have the Sailing Home stamp set on page 51 that's retiring. On page 52, just the Inspired Thoughts bundle is retiring, along with Nature's Beauty on page 53. Pampered Pets is retiring. This is one of my favorite, and if you are an animal lover, you'll want to get this before it's gone. Wildly Adorable on page 55. The Turtle and Friends bundle and stamp set, which of course means the punch is retiring also. Stellar Birthday. The Pirates and Mermaid stamp set, along with the All for Baby bundle. On page 60 and 61, the Europeach suite is retiring, along with the stamp set, dies, and the bundle. Page 62, both stamp sets are retiring. Page 64 and 65, all 3 stamp sets are going to be retiring. And the Hey Birthday Chick actually has a discount of 20%. Page 66, the Happiest of Birthdays is retiring. And on page 68, 69, the Simply Elegant Suite and both the stamp set and bundle are going away. Page 70, we have the Encircle in Friendship bundle and stamp set. And while this is marked, ignore that, it's not going away. On page 73, Forever Blooms and Prized Peony. And of course, the Prized Peony has a discount of 20%. Always in My Heart is retiring. And on page 76, 77, all 3 stamp sets are on the last chance list. Page 78, we have the bundle, Flowers of Friendship, and on page 79, Beautiful Moments are retiring. Page 80 and 81, the Bloom Where You're Planted Suite is retiring, and just the bundle. The stamp set and dies will be available individually. Page 84 and 85, all 3 stamp sets are going away. And page 86, both stamp sets are once again retiring. Page 88 and 89, all of these items from the Tidings of Christmas Suite, the stamp set and dies are retiring. On page 90 and 91, all 4 of the items are on the last chance list. Page 92, Poinsettia Petals is retiring, along with the popular Snowman Season and the Perfectly Plaid. Page 94 and 95, all 3 of these items are retiring, both the stamp set and bundle, along with the stamp set here that has the coordinating punch. Page 97, the Artistically Inked bundle, along with the Expressions in Ink Suite are retiring. However, the stamp set will remain. The Color and Contour bundle is going away, which means you can still purchase the stamp set and dies, you just won't have the discount option. And the All Things Fabulous is retiring. On page 100 and 101, both stamp sets are going away. Page 102, To the Moon is retiring, along with Best Year on page 103. The Hand Pen Suite is retiring, along with the bundle. On page 106, the Butterfly Brilliance bundle is retiring. On page 108 and 109, we have both stamp sets and then just the bundle. Remember, that means just the discount for the bundle is going away. Quiet Meadow bundle is retiring, along with the Tasteful Touches stamp set. Sweet Symmetry Suite and both the stamp set and bundle are going to be on the last chance list, along with the Boutique stamp set and bundle, Love of Leaves, and the Queen Anne's Lace. And if you haven't tried this one, this is a lot of fun and has some wonderful sentiments. Page 116 and 117, both the stamp sets and bundles are going to be on leaving us. Page 118, we're losing 2 of our background stamps, the Birch Bark and the Wild Roses. And this one's actually on sale for 20% off. Now we're getting into our accessories. As we know, we lose our in colors every 2 years. So the entire in color collection for 2020-2022 is on the last chance list in all of its options. The Stampin' Blends actually do have some discounts on them, and the Magenta Madness is 40% versus the 20% on the others. On page 125, the card display is going away and is 50% off. On page 126, we have the in colors in the different cardstock options and the in colors along with the markers, and the marker is 20% off. On page 127, we have Memory and More packs and envelopes that are on the last chance list, and some of them have up to 50% off. On page 28, we're losing the decorative masks, the shimmering crystal effects, and the white Stampin' Chalk marker. Of course, each year we retire our designer series paper typically. So on page 130, 131, 132, and 133, all of the designer series papers are on the list. You do have some great discounts on the In Good Taste, which is 40% off, and the Pansy Petals, which is 20% off. So if you love this sweet, you might want to stock up on some designer series paper. On page 134, we have the same thing with the Europe Peach. It's 20% off. And of course, that coordinates with the dies and the other items in that suite. We are saying goodbye to our pattern paper. This particular design is going away. And of course, that 2020, the colors are leaving since the In colors are retiring. On page 135, the rainbow glitter paper, the ombre specialty paper, the square vellums, the In Color shimmer, and the mercury glass papers are on the last chance list. And as you can see here, I've got the discounts. They range from 20% to 40% on these papers. And if you haven't tried this In Color shimmer paper, please do. It's absolutely gorgeous. On page 137, we're losing some of our packing basics. Everything in the first column is leaving along with the second, and the printed gusset cellophane bags on the third column. And as you can see, we have a 40% discount and some 20% discounts, so you'll want to be sure to check those out. On to the ribbon and trim. We've got the gorgeous grape, the petal pink, the black, the just jade and gold, the flirty flamingo, the gold fine art, evening evergreen, smoky slate, and old olive peacock. These ribbons are all on sale for 20 to 40% off. Page 140, we have some additional ribbons here. We've got the Real Red and Highland Heather, the Mint Macaron, the Pale Papaya, the Bumblebee, which is one of my favorites, and that Playful Pets bundle to go with that stamp set and dies, and the Flower for Every Season. They're all discounted at 20 to 40% off. On page 141, everything is retiring with a 20% discount except for these beautiful loose flower flourishes. On page 142, we have the Genial Gems, the Gilded Gems, the blue adhesive back gems, the In Color squares, and then these last two here were the In Color jewels and the silver and clear epoxies. They are retiring and they are discounted between 20 and 40% off. And on page 143, we have the metallic pearls and the Artistry in Blooms adhesive back sequence, along with the sequence here for everything and the playing with resin dots. The shapes are going away, along with the mason jar shaker domes. Check on the discounts. They run up to 50% off. Moving on to the punches, we have the Dragonfly Garden Bundle that's retiring, along with the Elegant Said Bundle, the Tag that's part of that bundle, and the Evergreen Bundle. Page 148, we've got all the bundles that are retiring, and then some of the punches, and they're discounted up to 50% off these last three punches. On page 149, you've got the Fancy Tag Topper and the Delightful Tag Topper, the Tailored Tag, the Ice Cream Cone Builder, the Snowman Builder, and the Treasure Tag Pick-a-Punch. These Pick-a-Punches are such a great value since you get 3 different ends in different widths, and they're discounted up to 50% off, so you'll want to check those out. On page 150, we have the Pine Tree, Everyday Label, Cat, Daisy, Sprig, and the Detailed Trio. These punches are on the last chance list and are discounted up to 40%. On to embossing folders, we have the 3 embossing folders in this top line here that are going away, and then all of the folders in the bottom line. Check out the discounts. They're really a great value and go up to 50% off. On page 155, all the folders in the top row are going away. The Ornate Floral and the Parisian Floral are leaving us, along with the Tasteful Textile. And this particular folder is fantastic for just adding a little texture to your cardstock for all your projects. Next to the die bundles. Of course, if the stamp set is going away, you can count on the dies pretty much going away. So everything on page 157 is leaving. The bloom is actually 40% off, so you'll want to check that off. And of course, while we're talking about dies, make sure you're looking at our Savings in Bloom flyer. I'm sorry about the printing. My printer's not doing the best right now. But these are bundles that work within our mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss, and the sale price on this flyer for all of these bundles are valid through the end of the month while supplies last. On page 158, we have the bundles all retiring. Now remember, sometimes the bundle is retired, but not the die or stamp set. You're just losing the 10% discount. So you'll want to mark your catalog accordingly. The artistically inked bundle, along with the last two on the line, are retiring because the Batik and the Beautiful Trees are retiring. The bottom row, we have all three bundles retiring, along with the many layered dies, and they're 40% off. On page 159, all of the bundles are retiring, along with the dies in the top row and the hat builder dies. On page 160, you'll see that both the dies and the bundle are retiring for the Inspired Thoughts. The Plentiful Plants bundle is retiring, along with the Quiet Meadow. Both the Seascape and the Seascape bundle are retiring, along with the Seasonal Basket bundle and dies. On the top row here, all three items are retiring along with their bundles, along with those on the bottom row. And of course, check out that Savings in Bloom and your die discounts. For individual dies that aren't part of bundles, we're losing the All Dressed Up, the Banner Blooms, the Birds and More, the Birthday Chick, Cherry Blossoms, Dandy Wishes, and Fabulous Florals. Watch for the discounts. They're up to 50% on the dies. On page 163, Floral Heart, Floral Market, Iconic, and Hippo Frenzen in the Tropics. Page 164, we're losing the Messages dies, Nature's Thoughts, Ornate Frames, Ornate Layers, Peony, and Pets. Once again, there's discounts up to 50%. Pierced in Blooms, Poinsettia, So Many Snowflakes, Stitched Leaves, Playful Alphabet, and Smooth Sailing are retiring. Many of these items on this page and page 164 are great for your basic shapes that you use to frame images and sentiment, so you'll want to be sure to check those out. On page 166, we're losing the Stitch So Sweetly dies, one of my absolute favorites. The Stitch Triangle, Suit and Tie, Tasteful Label, which again is a hugely versatile die set that I reach for time and time again. Word Wishes, and Warm Wraps. That's it for our main catalog, and of course, as always, the host items will be retiring and will be available as supplies last, so you can still earn your favorites when you place an order. Simply check out our host benefits here on the side, and you can see the value of free merchandise that you can choose when you place a qualifying order. Last but not least, I find it easy to look at my index and mark things here first. Once I've got that done, I know at a glance what I have and what I don't have that I still want that's on my wish list. And of course, if you'd like, you can also highlight your shopping list. It gives you a quick glance of what stamps you have and what stamps are still on your shopping list. So there you go, a quick walkthrough of the last chance list for our 2021 catalog. While we only have a short time left with this catalog, and we're sad to see old favorites go, it's always fun to see the new exciting products that Stampin' Up! Provides us. As always, I do my best to represent the last chance list when I walk you through the retired catalog. But if you have any questions, you can stop by my online store at stampwithjinny.com or drop me an email. As always, thanks for joining me.